us now live on iFollow, Luton Town manager Nathan Jones. Nathan, a 2-1 victory over League One opposition. You must be really pleased with the way the afternoon's gone.
Yeah, look, I'm pleased with lots of things there that's gone on. Our structure was very good. The way we moved the ball, the way we tried to develop play, I thought we were excellent. We could be tighter a little bit sometimes at the back, but look, to beat Scunthorpe were in the playoffs last year, and they've strengthened, and obviously they have aspirations of getting promoted this year, same as us. So no, very pleasing. And look, I thought we played very well, showed good energy, a good pace, and I thought we controlled most of the game, if I'm honest.
I was just going to say that at times it's fair to say that over the 90 minutes Luton actually had more control, more comfortable on the ball, and you'd struggle to say which one was League Two and which one was League One, wouldn't you?
Does that surprise you?
It doesn't surprise me, no, but I thought overall, you know, neutral watching on wouldn't have known the difference between the two sides.
Well, that's what we try to, aspire to. We were a hard luck story last year in terms of shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't happen. But this year we've got to make sure that we're not. So we've recruited for the next level. It's just to get in there. But no, look, I'm very pleased with how we went about our work today. We showed good intensity, good energy. Scored a wonderful second goal, and could have been one or two more. Look, there, the two chances from lapses of concentration. They didn't carve us open. Any one long ball, and just throwing the ball forward, and we didn't deal with it well enough, which we're going to come up against at League Two. But look, in terms of our play and our structure, absolutely magnificent. Some of our play at times was breathtaking.
I mean, Marek was unfortunate for the first goal. That he's made a good save, but with the man free, he was always going to put it in from that close range. But he's stopped the initial effort.
Yeah, but he's a good goalkeeper. Look, we should have just dealt with the build-up a little bit better. But look, fair play to them. They're going to have chances. They're a good side. They scored a lot of goals. They scored a lot of goals last year. So the fact to limit them to what we did was very pleasing defensively. But in possession, look, that's what pleased me more than anything. I think our structure in possession was just wonderful.
And coming from behind as well, the deficit didn't last for long. Isaac fouled on the edge there. It seemed to take a long time for the referee to tell us all what he'd given there. We didn't really know. Yeah,
I think they were the earpieces weren't. They were waiting for the ref, so linesman to make a decision. Somebody couldn't hear him, so I think that was the problem. Look, I think the initial contact was outside, but then he's continued into the box, and there's still been contact in there. So it's just one of those things. We're delighted we've got it, and I said our second goal I thought was just from top draw.
And James Collins took the penalty. I mean, he's trying to get a marker early doors with Danny Hilton out on the sidelines at the moment, but he took it well and confident, and will be wanting his name in the hat for the regular penalty taker, no doubt.
Well, we have a few of them, in terms of Danny, in terms of himself, Jordan Cook, people like that. We've got a good Jalen Shane. Have all been penalty takers, the clubs they've been at. So, but as long as we keep getting them, I don't care who takes them. As long as we keep getting them and we keep scoring them. But it's still pre-season and we're in a good place and everyone's fit, which is the main thing. Hiltz is back running, so that's another good thing, and James Justin as well. But look, I think we've shown that we have a strong squad, and I said that we're going to need that this year.
You've touched on it already, the goal to win the game, a great strike from Jack Stacey, but a few minutes before that he won't want to see the replay of the one that he scuffed straight to the keeper, will he?
Well, I don't think he scuffed it, I think he actually caught it quite well. It was just straight at the keeper. Sometimes they go under the keeper, sometimes he goes through the keeper's legs and so on, but he keeps getting in that position, as I said, and it was a great finish for the second one. So look, I'd rather talk about the goal than the one he missed, because he does that, and as I said, we identified him early as well. I knew him from years ago, but he's settled in fantastically well, and he's an exciting player. So there's going to be some decisions to make.
Lots of good attacking runs from him, wasn't there, down that right hand side, and defensively he looks strong as well at times.
Yeah, well, we need them to be like that. We need them to defend well, because that's their main job. He defends well, he defends the back stick well, as he's shown second half. And then obviously in possession he's an athlete, and he gets up, he gets down, he creates, he is a good, so he's well on his way to being a footballer.
And a mention for the Man of the Match award, we all agreed with it on the commentary team, number 11 Andrew Shinnie. What a performance from him, showed the class that the reason that you've brought him to the club and what he can offer Luton Town Football Club.
Yeah, on today's performance it's justified why you bring him, and he's a wonderful footballer. When I was at Brighton we were looking at him to get in the Championship to get us promoted to the Premier League, so for us to get him is a big coup, and he trusts what we do, and hopefully we can give him a platform to rediscover that form. And it's still only pre-season, so let's not get too carried away. I'd sacrifice everything we've done in pre-season for 3 points next week, and that's the main thing. But as we stand now, we're in good shape. They'll be off tomorrow, and then we'll come in and we'll work towards Saturday.
and then it's working perhaps back to normality for the week building up to the first league game. You've had your pre-season and you've dealt with obviously all the dates and the timings that has, but now it's focused on a Saturday 3 o'clock and 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what we've worked for 5.5 weeks for. You know, that it all boils down to that. How good's your preparation? And we have, and praise the Lord, we've got that injury free. Apart from James Justin, who picked up an injury with England, you know, we have been injury free. So that's good news. And what we have to make sure is we continue that. And as I said, it's going to be a long season, exciting one, we hope, on many fronts. But you know, we're right as we stand here. It's time we can just reflect on a little bit. We'll have a little bit of food tonight and relax a little bit, and then we'll go again tomorrow.